I'm on the movie, been the foundation. It's time to move. 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 Yeah, it's time to move. 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 Hey, it's time to move. It's time to move.
Hello everyone, I'm D.
And I'm R.
And together we are
DJR Union. And in this video, we're going to be finishing off the Black Clover set. We're discussing over Black Clover Red. Starting off with the zero cost Julius Nova Chrono. Why is he just an energy generator? You know, basic.
This is Kid Julius.
Honestly
so he's not that useful. So
yeah. Honestly, that's fair. Fair enough.
Loropekia.
Honestly,
I said Kia, but it's Loro.
Loro. Yeah, just go with Loro.
If you have 4 more event cards in your sideline, this character gains 1500 BP.
All right. Hey, we did see similar to that with Noelle.
Yep.
So this could be part of what's going to be put in that Noelle deck.
Loro Part 2. 3 energy, 1 action during your turn. If you have 4 more event cards in your sideline, she gets 500 BP.
500 BP. More benefit. Make her a 4K beater at only 3 energy.
Pretty good.
With
an active trigger? Not bad.
I'll take that.
Loro. 4 energy, 1 action. Looking like she's coming into her own.
Mm-hmm.
Nullify impact. When played, place 1 card from your hand into the sideline, like an event card. And if you do, add up to 1 red event card with 2 or less, thank God, required energy from your sideline to your hand.
Yep, they know what they were doing that time.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing that time.
Like, wait a second, the Mesfer sisters are a little bit much.
Like, let's tone it down a bit with this one.
But a draw trigger at least, that's
it's
good.
Still pretty good.
Lieb!
I
love Lieb.
Lieb's really good.
Oh, he's definitely my favorite devil.
Mm-hmm.
2 energy, 1 action. Your Asta cards with Raid can perform Raid on Lieb.
Awesome.
For those that don't know, you won't understand why. But for those that do know, you will understand why. And it's kind of obvious, so spoiler alert. But it's because Lieb is the devil that resides inside of Asta.
Yes.
That is all.
I will say, this is just my tiny rant for Black Clover.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, Lieb growing on me, but I was low-key disappointed to find out his real form when he first popped up.
Oh yeah, it wasn't as menacing as we initially thought.
Yeah, I thought, like, I low-key thought that this devil that was inside Asta was like some big wig devil that got like banished or betrayed or something. He's like back for vengeance. Give and take, Lieb is back for vengeance. He wants vengeance, but
he's not a big bad that's back for vengeance.
Yeah.
He's a little
Pipsqueak.
malnourished, the pipsqueak that's back for vengeance.
So, I like I said, he grown on me, but I was low-key a little disappointed during the big reveal.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Backstory kind of got me, not gonna lie.
Not
gonna lie, backstory got me, for real.
Yeah, it did me. It did me too.
Oh, also, when played, draw a card, place 1 from your hand, face down under this card.
Under this card? Oh.
Whoa! No! Wait! This is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good.
Isn't there an Asta card?
Yes!
That's an effect from when this card's under it?
Yes!
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Is there a chance to get 2 cards underneath him because of this?
I guess we're gonna have to find that Asta and find out. We're gonna have to first find that Asta and find out. Answer color trigger.
Color trigger. Actually, yes. You will be able to have 2 face down cards underneath this character. Because it was the starter deck Asta, right?
Yeah, it was the starter deck Asta that says that when it's played, you can take a card and put it under it. It doesn't specify that if you have no cards under it, place a card. If you have no cards under this card, place a card from target deck under it. So if you already have a card from Lieb, you raise that Asta, you now have 2 cards, so you can activate its remove from under your card effect 2 times instead of 1.
So that's like 2 turns that he gets impact for.
Pretty much.
That's really good.
That's pretty solid, you ask me.
But based off of both of these, you're running 4 of anyways.
Facts.
But color trigger as well is really good, thank you. I mean, the color triggers.
It's
check our tier list.
Yeah.
Asta. 5 energy. That explains it, because there's only 1 other fucking Asta in red. Alright. Asta. 5 energy, 1 action, the Raid card. I've been waiting to see this card, and there's so many Raid Astas in this freaking set, Jesus Christ.
Not enough Raid Astas, right?
I need at least 5 more Raid Astas in Volume 2.
At least 5 more. If not, then that set's trash. I'm just being honest.
So, 4K BP, 1 energy generator. If on the front line, at the start of your turn, place the top card from this rated character in the sideline. If this character has a face down card under it, place one face down card under this character into the sideline instead.
Huh. At the start of your turn.
So you're supposed to weaken him as time goes on because of the freaking pact they made.
Yeah.
You know how he gave up his, as you can see in this picture, he gave up his arm for the pact with Liev. So the pact in this case is removing a card. So what Liev does is not only does it allow you to use impact once, but it makes it so that you have Asta around at least one more turn.
Honestly, actually, yes. So I can see where it started coming together and everything.
And then also it has a when played, choose up to one character with 4k less BP on your opponent's frontline and kill it. That's really good.
So a kill spell, so pretty much a kill spell on a character and one, I'll take that.
And it's really interesting because, oh shoot, wait no, red Black Clover might be crazy with Asta. We'll talk about it a little bit more later.
Yeah.
So for 2 energy, 1 action, on your main phase at 2k BP draw trigger, switch this card to resting, place one card from hand to sideline, and then sideline this card to play up to one red character with 3 or less required energy, 1 AP cost, and Black Bull affinity from your hand set to active on your field, and it gains 1k BP till end of turn.
Huh. Could it be a Noelle that we're putting into the front line?
Or could it be an Asta?
Wouldn't be surprising. This is Black Clover.
Yeah, I mean, you have both of them being Black Bulls, so it could go either way. We will definitely have to see it in these later cards.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's keep it pushing.
Gosh, I actually love Gosh though. I do like him.
Gosh is like, he has good reasons for why he has a sister conflict.
Yeah, I do appreciate Gosh's character and stuff. He's a great character. I do like him.
He's just a little bit over obsessive with it.
Yeah, a little bit much.
Mm-hmm.
So for 3 energy, 1 action, you get Mr. Sister Complex here. When played, place the top card of your deck face down under this character. We're getting more face down stuff. Once returned on your main phase active, place one face down card under this character into your sideline to give him double attack until the end of the turn.
Oh, that's kind of good.
This makes me wonder. Whoa, wait, this makes me wonder. So you remember how Vanessa and Finral, when they were working together, they kind of like had the string on Asta and were portaling him around and stuff?
Yes.
What if they have something like that where you're able to move face down cards from under one character underneath other characters, therefore putting them under Asta?
Bro, if you're able to do that, that will make Red much more insane.
That would be really good. Because
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say face down manipulation.
Yes.
Another mechanic added onto this game will be pretty sick.
Because now not only are you putting face down cards under Asta, you're able to put them under Gosh, and then not to mention, what if there's a card that just is able to constantly generate face down cards underneath them? You're able to not only constantly generate face down cards underneath them, like if it was a Vanessa, but you'd be able to portal them to other characters like Finral, if it was Finral. So I don't know. Maybe they cooked.
But they might cook. Please, Unarena, please tell me you cooked.
Please, because this card's already looking good. The Asta's looking good. Let's see what happens.
Please tell me y'all cooked. Noct.
That you cooked. Yeah, Noct is here.
Yeah.
But nullify impact.
I guess.
You cooked. Noct is here as an SR.
As an SR.
So you know he's gonna have all art.
Oh yeah. Set the active on the field. Already good.
2 energy active on field.
To me, that's gonna be like one of the baselines for if the card is good or not. If it's set to active on the field.
That's an automatic. The 2 AP is worth it.
Yeah.
Everything else is like we'll have to find out.
We'll see. But when played,
go ahead.
Draw a card. Already good. When attacking, choose up to one Asta or Liev card on your field against 1k BP till the end of turn. Place the top card of your deck face down under the chosen character.
Like I said, there's going to be a top down or a face down card generator.
Yeah.
And it's going to be this Noct.
And to be fair, that's understood since he has a lot of demons he's in possession of, and he knows how to get them to obey.
Yeah, so this is going to be really good. But you're going to be fueling up that sideline quite a bit. So I wonder if there is going to be some type of payoff for it as well.
Honestly, yeah. I guess we're going to have to see more cards.
It's funny how it works in the steps, so it almost sounds like I'm setting this up, but I'm legitimately curious because I actually haven't looked at these cards before talking about them for once. So I'm really excited. Noelle, okay, moving over to Noelle. I see.
All right.
When played, draw one, place one from hand to sideline.
Already good.
With a draw trigger.
Exactly.
Best card.
Ah!
Noelle Silva, 2 energy, 1 action. When played, draw a card.
All right, another good card. We love to see it.
He's just drawing.
Just drawing so many cards.
Noel Silva, 1 energy, 1 action. Color trigger.
Color trigger, okay.
On main, if on front line, once returned, you can only activate this ability if you've used an event card this turn. Look at the top card of your deck, place it on the top of your deck or into your sideline. Okay.
All right. We'll see what this card's gonna be cooking.
I mean, we do know that event cards do need to be in the sideline for other characters' abilities. So maybe you're going to be looking at the top card of your deck, seeing if it's an event card, and then shoving it in your sideline.
Honestly, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Plus, we don't even know what the event cards look like for red, so there could be a good handful of them.
Exactly.
Raid Noel. We went over her,
yeah,
but we're just going to go over her real quick for those that didn't see that video. If you haven't, go check it out.
Link in the description below.
If you have used an event card this turn, she gets 1k BP and impact, much like Tatsumaki. However, when played, this character gains all the abilities listed below until end of turn. If you have the required number of event cards in your sideline at 2 or more, can't be blocked by a character with 3k or less BP. 4 or more, your opponent must block this character's attacks if able.
All right. So, oh yeah, because like I said, you're forcing their 3,500 and plus BP characters to block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yes, so good. It's actually freaking insane.
And the fact that she'll have impact on top of that because of the event that you'll use.
Oh yeah.
Now she's not only able to force you to block with the character, but she's forcing you to lose a character and still take damage.
Exactly. So putting you in a very bad situation.
Vanessa, here we go. I was actually just talking about her.
I know, right?
If on the front line, draw trigger.
Bruh.
If on the front line, characters on your field other than Vanessa cannot be chosen by abilities on event cards your opponent used from their hand. She's literally changing fate.
Changing fate.
Cause if y'all remember, when she first started changing fate, people started dying, and she was like, nah, and then they didn't, and to have that happen here in the game, perfect.
Absolute peak icing, peak card design, must I say.
Feral, yes.
And he got the
generating 2 energy. Yes, he does. 2 energy generator, 3k BP. At the end of your attack phase, you may place a face down card under this character into your sideline. I'm sorry. I was getting too excited, bro.
Because you thought it was gonna say something else.
I really did. All right. So at the end of your attack phase, place 1 face down card under this character into your sideline. I really thought I was about to say from the sideline under this character, because...
Yeah.
But if you do, choose one of the following. Choose a character on your field and move it to the other line, or choose one character on both your front and energy line and swap them, which is really good because now after you attack with a weaker character, you can switch it out for a stronger character to block on your next turn, or you can have your nullify impacts waiting to do damage and stuff like that. It's so cool.
It's so good, bro.
And then when played, place the top card of your deck face down under this character. So you get 1 good swap off.
Honestly, yeah, not a bad card.
Henry!
Well, he's racist.
The poor racist man. Well, he is a shut-in. He doesn't know much about the world.
Exactly, yeah.
And other races.
Mm-hmm.
Yami, energy generator.
Not bad. I guess.
There we go. This is a Yami I wanted to see. Someone that does something.
Exactly.
Someone with substance. Someone with a little bit of meat on his... When played, you may place... you may place 1 face-down card under a character on your field into your sideline to draw a card. Not even under him. Just any character with a face-down card underneath them into the sideline. So while your Noct is putting face-down cards underneath your Asta and Lieb, he's able to just constantly just yeet it when you play him to draw a card.
Yeah. So you don't even have to be under him. You can just play it,
When attacking, choose up to 1 other character on your field with Black Clover Affinity and place the top card of your deck face down underneath it. There it is!
Well,
Why is Yami just the best character in Black Clover?
He's the GOAT.
Why is he just the best character in Black Clover?
Want to know why? Because he's always saying it. Surpass your limits.
He's literally just telling us to surpass our limits.
Surpass your limits.
I'm just surpassing my limits for you, Yami.
Bro, he's the captain.
He better have Volt Art. No!
Nah. Well,
Look, it's Luck.
luck.
I love Luck. Mimosa.
All right.
We respect Mimosa.
Yeah, she does have a raid, so, it's to be understandable.
1 energy, 1 action. Bounce back.
Yeah, basic. Ain't no way. They did not just waste an alt slot. They did not just waste an alt slot on this, but not give it to Yami.
I was just about to say, this could have been Yami.
Bro, what are they smoking? Union Arena. What the actual flip?
They want to show waifu cards.
Bro. Ooh, next card.
3 energy, 1 action Mimosa. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal 1 red event card among them, add it to hand, place the rest on the bottom in any order, and then if you added a card to hand, place one from hand to sideline.
Alright, so I can see this going in the Noel deck.
Yeah, for sure. Because that 1 card you place from hand to sideline can indeed be an event card.
And there's the raid.
We did go over this card, so real quick, draw a card and then choose one of the following when she's played. Reduce the AP cost of the next event card with 2 or less required energy by 1. Or you may place 1 event card from your hand to sideline, and if you do, add a red character card with 1 AP from your sideline to hand.
Honestly, I like that first event. Make it reduce it this turn by 1.
Yeah.
I'm playing cards for free.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
I'm playing cards for free.
Thankfully, they specified 2 or less because now we know it can't be the restand.
Yeah.
Because restand cards are always 3 or pretty much just 3.
Yeah. It's always 3. They understand that, hey, we broke a mechanic of the game. Let's not do that again.
Yeah. Alright, now we're moving over to Yuno. 4 energy, 1 action from the Golden Dawn. During your turn, if Oss is on the field, he gains 500 BP because he's only strong if Oss is around. When played, you may place 1 card from your hand into the sideline. If you do, switch this character to active. I could honestly see this in the Noel deck.
Yeah, because you're placing event cards into your sideline to fuel it up.
And then you switch him to active. I mean, Asta won't be there unless you're running 0 cost Astas,
but still,
being able to just swing in with 1 AP and then also fuel your mechanic off, pretty
yeah,
nice.
I'll take that any day of the week.
Alright, here we are. Now we're done with the characters. We're moving over to, first off, the site. It is Undine. Play this site set to active on the field. On the main phase, switch to resting once per turn. You can only activate it if Loro is on the field. Look at the top card of your deck and place it on the top or into the sideline.
Oh, more deck manipulation. Try to get those event cards into your sideline.
Exactly. And since we know Loro is definitely going to be in that Noel deck because of her abilities, this is definitely going to be enhancing it.
Oh, 100%.
There it is. My magic is never giving up.
All right, so we finally got it.
I like it. I'm really glad we got this.
Exactly. Him in his demon form, too.
It's really nice. I love the little
Really
art, the
good.
little anti-magic
Black
shock wave.
lightning. Bro,
So good.
stop playing with him.
Valkyrie armor. Okay, 2
Huh?
energy, 1 action.
Huh?
Kill card.
Huh?
Choose 1 character on your field. It gains 2,500 BP, and this character can't be blocked with a character with 2,500 or less BP until end of turn. If the chosen character is Noel, it also gains your opponent must block this character's attacks if able until end of turn.
That's pretty good.
That's really good, especially considering it is 2 energy.
Yeah.
You're able to get this one off for free thanks to Mimosa.
Exactly. For Mimosa, and also you buff one of your lower end Noels too.
Yeah.
And it's like you're blocking it.
Yeah, you have to.
You gotta block it. Or I could use it on my Raid Noel. You're forced to block this. So your character's dying. Pick and choose which character you want to die.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Sea Dragon's Lair, 2 energy, 1 action. Draw a trigger, thank you.
Oh, lovely.
Choose 1 character on your front line, and it gains your opponent cannot choose this character with abilities on characters' abilities. With abilities on characters, abilities on event trigger cards, or trigger abilities until the start of your next turn.
So you're just immune.
And if Noel is on your field, you get to choose an AP card and switch it to active.
Bruh.
So you get this card for free, you get an extra AP from it, and then you're able to protect 1 character on the field until the start of your next turn.
Yes, you're right. You get an extra AP. Because what did the other card say?
Mimosa makes it free.
Makes
if
it
it's
free.
2 or less energy, yeah.
So you have 0 AP in your hand. You have 0 AP on the field to use. You cast this for free. Restand that AP up.
You got 1 more move.
Got 1 more move.
2 energy, 1 action. All-Knowing Priestess. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 card among them, add it to your hand. Place the remaining... any card. Pretty nice. Place the remaining card on the top of your deck. If the card you revealed was Noel, Mimosa, or Loro, or an event card with 2 or less required energy, choose 1 of your AP cards and switch to active.
Man, I'm sorry, D, but we got Esper Sisters 2.0. We got Esper Sisters 2.0, man.
Demon Slaying Sword. Choose a character with 3k or less VP, and if your opponent's on the front line, or on your opponent's front line, and if Oss is on the field, it's 3k or less instead.
That's pretty nice.
I like it. It's pretty cool. I like the Demon Slayer sword.
Swinging that sword around,
Yeah.
having fun with it.
And then we're at the action points. But before we end it, we're gonna talk about the starter deck. But we're not gonna go over any of the cards that we already know exist in this set. So we're just gonna be talking about the straight up starter deck cards that are brand new, which are, for 1, this Medio Leona, damage 2, straight up 5 energy, 1 action, and on your turn, she gains 1k BP.
So a 5k beater with damage 2, pretty scary, not gonna lie.
Very scary, especially with that face on. Next, we got 1 energy, 1 action Asta, so we do have more cards to raid Asta with.
Okay.
This one has step, no trigger.
Love to see it.
We went over the Asta and Yuno that are part of this deck. We do have a 3 energy, 1. We do have a 3 energy, 1 action Yuno here that generates 2 energy.
All right, not bad, not bad.
We do get a 0 energy Magna. We get a 3 energy Noelle that has step, and on the main phase, place 1 card from hand to sideline, and she'll gain 1k BP till end of turn.
Not bad.
A Charmy. On main phase, switch to resting, choose 1 other character on the field to gain 1k BP till end of turn.
All right, so a buffer.
And then the last card that's in the starter deck is going to be Emergency Meeting. On the main phase, switch this card to resting, kill this card off, and add up to 2 red character cards with 3 or less required energy from your sideline to your hand. And this is the card that's going to be helping you get the payoff after putting all the cards face down underneath your characters and send them to the sideline. You're going to be able to use Emergency Meeting to get those 3 or less required energy character cards back into your hand.
Honestly, yeah, I could definitely see this being played as a 2-up to be able to recycle those cards to your hand and start getting even more value off of them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna end Black Clover Red. And we did go over all the extra cards that are going to be in the starter deck as well. So yeah.
Stay tuned for the set. Like I said before, people getting all hype on Bleach Volume 2. They sleeping on Black Clover. Black Clover about to be a real menace to society with this one.
All right, let's start with the bad. We got Esper Sisters back. It's not as powerful, thankfully, because Mimosa's ability isn't as effective as Tatsumaki and Hellish Blizzard.
Yeah.
Because they were able to get the restand ability off for free consistently, which was a huge problem.
Yeah.
Definitely stole games because of it.
Yeah, like you said, it's like, oh, they have nothing else to do. They're out of actions, out of APs. No, that's what you got. That's literally what you got. I'm going to start doing stuff again for free.
Yeah, and the best part is that, thankfully, Mimosa's ability is just when played, so that way you're not seeing it super consistently.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's that. That's the bad. The good about the deck, though, is that I think that it's going to be a good, strong deck for Red, is the Noelle and Mimosa deck. I feel like it's going to be definitely one of the go-tos. So we'll see for certain when the set comes out.
Exactly, which is going to be, by the time this video goes up, probably within a week.
Yeah, very much so, that close.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, yeah, like I said, all of Black Clover is going to be a really nice set to come out. Don't sleep on it. Don't get blinded by Bleach, because I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. They're trying to make you focus on that and not pay attention to what Black Clover is really capable of.
Yeah. And now let's talk about the good, which is the Asta deck, the Asta Liev deck. I feel like that deck's going to be kind of good. It may not be as strong as the Noelle Mimosa deck, obviously, for obvious reasons. But I definitely see that deck having good potential, because it seems like it's not just going to be Asta and Liev. It's going to be the entirety of the Black Bulls on top of it as well.
Exactly. So it's definitely going to be a type of gimmick deck. And once you can figure out what the gimmick is, you start having some fun with it. So the Noelle deck seems a more straightforward type of deck, while the Asta deck is more like, say, toolbox type of deck, where you kind of play around with it and figure out your move and figure out your groove with it.
Yeah.
So I'm really liking it. I'm liking this set.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking Black Clover is going to be one of the best sets coming forward right now. And yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap up today's video, so stay tuned, because we are going to be covering the Bleach Volume 2 cards next. So, with all that being said, I've been D.
I've been R.
And we've been DJR
Union.